If you heard the word mafias, probably the topmost countries you will remember will be countries like Japan, Italy, Mexico. These mafias earn billions of dollars by a single deal. Today we are going to look at the top 5 billionaire mafias in the world. We will also find out their strict rules, painful rituals, as well as their cruel tortures. If you want to know these scary rituals from Yakuza Mafia to cruel tortures from Mexican Mafia, grab your popcorn bucket and get ready to watch till the end of the video. Number 5. Yakuza Mafia. If you are traveling in Japan, beware of people with tattoos all over their body and fingers cut shorten. The Yakuza, also known as the Japanese Mafia, is one of the oldest mafias in the world. The word Yakuza is believed to have derived from a worthless hand in a Japanese card game similar to blackjack. With roots that trace back to 1603, this criminal organization is mainly known for their open operation. Now on to the fun stuff. Did you know about their shocking ritual of chopping their fingers called yubitsume? Cutting each finger represents various things in their culture.
When you disobey your boss, you cut your thumb. When you steal something important from someone, you lose your index finger. When something happens to a woman, you lose your middle finger.
Also, this mafia is easily recognizable due to their complex tattoos all over the body. Members of the Yakuza operate under a hierarchical structure called the Oyabun Kobun system, with the Oyabun being the father, or the Yakuza boss, and the Kobun being the children or the gang members below the boss. At its peak during the mid-20th century, it was estimated that there were upwards of 180,000 active members across various factions within Japan. One notable aspect of the Yakuza is their involvement in both illegal and welfare activities. They engage in drug trafficking, blackmails, human trafficking, arms smuggling, gambling operations, and real estate scams. In addition to illegal endeavors, they paradoxically involve themselves in legal businesses such as construction companies or entertainment venues, which provide them with financial stability while maintaining appearances on surface-level legitimacy. The Yakuza maintain an open presence within communities by engaging in charitable acts like disaster relief efforts and thereby earning fear, respect, and curiosity from the general public. The Yakuza still regularly engage in an array of criminal activities, earning more than $8 billion per year. Many Japanese citizens remain silent at the threat of these individuals for their safety. There remains no strict prohibition on Yakuza membership in Japan today, although many pieces of legislation have been passed by the Japanese government aimed at impeding revenue and increasing liability for criminal activities. If you want to avoid being blackmailed by Yakuza mafias, be sure to like and subscribe before the video ends. Number 4. Sicilian Mafia. The Sicilian Mafia, also known as Cosa Nostra, is one of the most infamous criminal organizations in the world, which originated in Sicily during the 19th century. The term Cosa Nostra translates to our thing, signifying a secret society bound by codes of loyalty and silence. During World War II, many members emigrated to America, which significantly expanded their operations overseas, notably establishing strongholds in cities like New York. Throughout much of the 20th century, Cosa Nostra used a significant power, not just through brute force, but also via strategic deals with corrupt politicians and law enforcement officials who turned a blind eye to their activities. One notable effort to destroy this mafia was led by Judge Giovanni Falcone, who brought hundreds of mafia members to the law, but he was later assassinated in a car bomb attack in 1992. The Sicilian Mafia is made up of several criminal organizations called families, or casca in Italian, which have distributed their power from Italy to USA. Each casca possesses the exclusive right to operate in a specific area, which is respected by the other cascas. All of them are led by a boss called a don, who is elected by his fellow members for a one-year term. Today, the Sicilian Mafia is a powerful criminal organization in the United States, controlling a worldwide heroin distribution network. Estimates suggest that Cosa Nostra generates billions of dollars annually, particularly through drug trafficking, extortion, and racketeering. Number 3. The Sinaloa Cartel. The Sinaloa Cartel, often regarded most powerful drug organization in Latin America, and its bloody wars are believed to be responsible for the murder of hundreds of people. This is mostly famous as the biggest drug supplier of USA. Founded in the late 1980s by Joaquin Guzman, aka El Chapo, this mafia is headquartered in Sinaloa, Mexico. Even when El Chapo was arrested later, he easily escaped his highly secured jail, which shows this mafia's power clearly. When it comes to the art of torture, any mafia is not better than Sinaloa Cartel. Best example of this is the kidnapping of Hugo Hernandez. His body was discovered later in a dumpster with dismembered arms when he was alive. His face was also discovered stitched to a football with a greeting card saying, "Happy New Year." When talking about their cunning drug-dealing tactics, the Sinaloa Cartel was able to smuggle their marijuanas easily using their tunnels along the US-Mexico border, which facilitated smuggling while evading the law. Even investigators were amazed after discovering their high-tech tunnels, which they describe as something from a James Bond movie. Their massive connections with domestic as well as foreign mafias like Cosa Nostra made it easier for them to sup drugs continuously. Under Guzman's leadership, the Sinaloa Cartel, one of the world's best organized international corporations, with annual revenues of $3 billion, is responsible for 25% of illegal drugs entering the United States from Mexico. Number 2. Russian Mafia. While you are traveling in Russia and see a fleet of black-color Mercedes vehicles racing in the street, beware not to do anything suspectful. Emerging from the collapse of the Soviet Union, the Russian Mafia, or Bratva, has become one of the most powerful and fearful criminal organizations in the world. Engaging in a wide range of illegal activities from drug trafficking and arms smuggling to cybercrime and political corruption, the Russian Mafia's influence is all around the world. Their connections with global criminal networks and their cruel tortures has made them a significant threat to global security. At the top is the powerful Godfather, who serves as the crime lord or the boss of the Mafia. Currently, the Godfather is Semyon Yudkovich Mogilevich, whose net worth is over $1 billion. He is considered as the most powerful criminal currently in the world. Members of the Mafia often engage in legitimate businesses to mask their illegal operations. Extortion is yet another cornerstone of their operations. Businesses operating within their territories controlled by the Bratva often find themselves paying protection money to avoid violent outcomes. Also, cybercrime is an evolving facet of their criminal world. The group employs skilled hackers engaged in cybercrimes like phishing, ransomware deployment, and financial frauds targeting both individuals and institutions globally. Their infiltration into politics further makes it easy for them to do their crimes. Corruption runs deep within regions they dominate. Politicians are found bribed to ensure legal protections for ongoing criminal activities. Currently, the Russian Mafia has an estimated worth of $13.5 billion USD, with their fast progress throughout Europe during the last decade. Number 1. Ndrangheta. Italy is the country with the most number of mafias in the world. Camorra, Cosa Nostra, and Ndrangheta are the main mafias from them, which control other mafias in Italy. But Ndrangheta has become the most powerful mafia, not only in Italy, but also in the world during the past century. Originated in southern Italy, the Ndrangheta has grown to become the most powerful and secretive criminal organizations globally. Unlike its more well-known colleague, the Sicilian Mafia, the Ndrangheta operates with a high degree of familial loyalty and secrecy that makes it particularly difficult for law enforcement agencies to infiltrate. The Ndrangheta's primary source of power stems from its dominance in cocaine trafficking. This organization controls an estimated 80% of Europe's cocaine market, making billions annually. They have established strong connections with the Sinaloa Cartel, facilitating direct import routes into Europe through various ports across Spain, Belgium, and Holland. In addition to drug trafficking, they gain a large income by engaging in money laundering, arms smuggling, extortion, and political corruption. The structure of the Ndrangheta is unique compared to other crime mafias because it is mainly composed of blood relatives organized into small units called Ndrine. This system allows them to evade large-scale operations since taking down one unit does not significantly impact others. Despite numerous attempts by international law enforcement agencies to dismantle this organization, they continue to develop fastly in part due to corrupt politicians. Today, This mafia is considered as the world's richest mafias with over a 50 billion USD net worth. Also, don't forget to comment on your favorite mafia and what you want in my next video.